So I should probably do an introduction for YouTube here. This is my weekly Third Age Total War stream. I'm going to be streaming Divide and Conquer 0.51. So we're going to get right to it. I'm not going to continue a campaign I previously had going. I've got Khand, autosave, Dolgador, Dale, Khand non-LP, Linden non-LP. Damn it! I didn't mean to load this, but I was just going through them. That's unfortunate. I really need proper lighting and a green screen. Though to get proper lighting, I'd have to put a light behind my webcam and have it shining on my face, and then a green screen behind me. That's too much money, especially when I'm averaging like 2 viewers a stream. What is this one? Oh, this Dolgador. Definitely don't want to play that. That's for the tubes of the U. And take a look at my preview for a second, because I want to see myself opening Dr. Pepper. So unhealthy for you, but so good. And I wonder why I've broken out on my forehead recently. Okay, so we're gonna actually do this. I'm gonna start a new campaign. It's going to be my first foray into very hard. Keep in mind, I have yet to beat the campaign on Medieval Vanilla on Medium. I've been doing really well with a couple of my campaigns on hard, so let's see. Yes, this is indeed where age kicks in. I'm going nuts. As you could say, I've gotten the insane trait and the senile trait because I'm about as old as Denethor. Not quite. So I'm thinking, as a good faction, I'm going to go with Ered Luin. I do love dwarves. I love the way they play. And they can be challenging once you hit Angmar because of the stacks they throw at you. But if you could play defensively so that the wargs have to charge at you and not the other way around, I think it could be good. Although I think they have even fewer ranged options than Erebor, but that's not a big of an issue. I mean, I love archers, I really do, but... Alright, so I think I am going to choose Ered Luin. I don't particularly like any of the evil factions except, well, Isengard could be easy because of their pikes, and Rune could be easy because of economy, and extremely heavy cavalry, but... Yeah, I think I will go with Ered Luin if that's okay with... Ered Luin would be nice. Okay, that seems to be the consensus, so we'll go with that. I'm probably going to cut out the entire deliberation from YouTube. So, that's, you know, if I can get this to export to my computer properly. I have to keep an eye on file size, actually. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, let's see. Can I get the right song playing? No, I had it. No! There we go. Clicking off the screen can prove to be a bad idea. Okay. Blue Mountains. This is, I believe, where Nagrim, one of the first ancestors of all the dwarves, was when he fell. Alright, military report, as per usual. Okay, so... Khazâd is getting hard if you turn on Dunedain first, just for adding personal challenge. If you turn on Orson and Misty Mountains first, it's really easy. Well, the whole thing about the Khazâd is they automatically start with Khazâd if you play as anyone but them, but if you play as Khazâd, you start at Erebor, and you're supposed to go through Mirkwood to get here. However, if you go through Mirkwood, it's bugged, so you have to go around, all the way around. So... Alright, so, let's do this. Alright, so we have Thorns Halls, Guhanzanar, and Famgothel. Now there's a rebel settlement right here, which I'm going to take, and then there's Luin here, Osgellin here. Those are going to be my main rush points, because if I don't get Osgellin, the Elves will. If I don't get Luin, the Elves will. If I don't get Ber Hegelift, I don't have a way to push forward into Fjornost, so... Yeah, I've noticed not a lot of people like to stream Medieval 2. Or let alone Third Age, so I figured it'd be a good idea. I'm doing a 400 subscriber marathon on Tuesday of this, and I haven't decided what faction I'm going to play as. Alright, so, I'm going to keep my generals inside as much as possible to increase their traits. They actually have pretty good population in their mountain, their initial mountain rather, Thorin's Halls, but otherwise... Alright, so I think the first thing to do... Oh, mining network already? Really? We're getting 800 income from mining. If I do that, that's almost doubling it. It's using a lot of my money right away, though. Pig farm, pipe haul... I guess the mines here already built? Yes, they are, okay. And until this thing hits 8,000, it's not gonna actually do much. So what I'm thinking here is to build a pig farm first, pipe haul, and then start pumping out units here, especially siege equipment. There's a port here? How much would that do? Almost nothing for trade, so forget that. Large pig farm. And here in Guhanzanar, pipe haul, mines, I think this thing, yeah, oh god. Now the culture is not particularly dwarvish, so first thing I'm going to do is get a pipe haul to increase taxes and then a grain exchange. Okay, he's not getting free upkeep too, so that's one of the big reasons why I'm going to get a pipe haul there. And of course, Watchtower Whore, as Eric here likes to call it. Oh, I forgot, this isn't our territory. Alright, Ered Luin Warriors. Let's pump out, not a Guardian of Belagast. Actually, maybe a Guardian of Belagast. They actually have superior defense. They're not that much more expensive, actually. Go ahead, put one of you out. It's going to take 2 turns, but that's fine. Here, can't recruit anything. And here, let's grab a Dwarven Warrior and a Spy. We already have a Diplomat. Yep, okay. We're going to go get trade with the Elves, and then trade with the Dunedain. He got blocked by a rebel, right? Yep, this guy. Harry on the Cunning. What does he have? Bandits? Bandits, and oh god, Huntsmen. So I'm going to want siege equipment before I take out this guy. Those Huntsmen are going to rip me to shreds. Okay. I'm going to wait for this Dwarven Warrior, then I'm going to take the Dwarven Warrior, the Ered Luin Forager. I'm going to move the Forager now. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. This guy's going to go away. Because this guy does not have good authority. The hell? I know Windows 10 is ready. Stop reminding me. Yeah, this guy doesn't have great authority, so if I leave him without a general, it's a very good chance that he leaves me. I do wish Dwarven generals had slightly better movement. Oh, I can get Dwarven volunteers. Oh, these guys are actually really good for their upkeep. I'm gonna get rid of this song. Yes, I did disable the game music because this is going on YouTube. There we go. Yeah, Ravenclaw, if I use the game music, I cannot monetize this on YouTube without copyright flags. Which is unfortunate, but it's a reality. See, 20 defense. These guys are really good. I'm going to move these guys up to Guhanzanar as soon as possible. They're in our territory, so they shouldn't disband right away, but you never know. Okay. This guy moved? Yeah, okay. We're going to end our first turn already. Now, the main reason I went straight into the mining network is because it also increases culture and population, so it's threefold, plus it really helps the economy. It's going to hurt initially, but actually I didn't see what this Dwarven, like, what my economy would look like after hiring these guys. Still good, actually. Just under 2,000 a turn. That's fine. And this guy didn't disband. Sweet. The settlement's right, like, here. So I'm going to move him back into Famgathal. And, he's got, 1 turn for the Guardian of Belagast, so... Don't really need the Watchtower here. Definitely don't want to get the Merchant Cavalry. They're not good enough yet. Although I think I might get them just before I assault. I will be leading with this guy because I don't particularly care to have a governor in a castle. Alright, still fine here, still fine here. Okay. Alright, now where am I going to move you? Right here. A little further. A little further. Right at the bridge. Perfect. And you. Can I get you here? And then... There we go. Gotta try to use as much of that movement as possible. You'll beat that rebel army easily if you use Mercs of Thorin's Halls. In addition to the units there, even without a general. Might also earn a new one if you leave your faction leader in the halls. I'm definitely leaving him in the halls, definitely. Okay, we've got our spy, so I'm going to move him here. Now, the reason I don't want to move armies without a general is because this guy doesn't have good authority. And I've actually had a time where I was moving a 5-stack army here with the intent to leave one and move immediately on Firnost, when all of them disbanded on me right away. They all went rebel, so I had to and then they went inside the settlement. So that's why I'm being extremely careful. Alright, we're going to end the next turn. We're going to get Guardian of Belagast. Yeah, that rebel army should be relatively easy to defeat, unless they have Huntsmen, in which case it might be a little bit more difficult. Now, the important part is, if they have Huntsmen, I'm going to draw them out, because then they have to come to me. I forgot to move a Nard, didn't I?
Yes, sire.
How much would Perth and Luin want to be bribed, by the way? Nope, not enough. That's fine.
Aye, sire.
Okay, so... what do we got here? I'm going to bring my... Really? He's got the lower... oh, okay. We're going to bring you. You're about to complete that. I can't even get you to normal tax. Well, I'll put you at normal tax rate because I'm going to have to. Alright, so... bring you, you, and you. You know what? The Guardians of Belagast can come instead of the Ered Foragers. There we are, 4-stack army. Move them right over here.
No further today. Aye, Lord.
Now I'm going to keep moving units into the into this direction because this is where Angmar is. But they got 3 units. 4 units of dwarves should be able to defeat whatever's in there. So, and then I'm going to push on Perth and Luin, which I saw had, or Osgallon first in the Perth and Luin, so I can circumvent the rebels. Okay. Read about Total War Center. I'm still wondering how you never experienced that playing a good faction. Yes, Ravencolly. I have indeed played Imladris like 4 times. And I will tell you one thing. With the units you have in Imladris, plus Elodan and Elaru here, if you're good enough, you can go straight to Zagkala. I've done it a few times, and that pretty much cripples them in the south. And I would definitely recommend doing that, because then they will take their army away from Anand Orad and move it north to take Dol Bryn. And then from there you can move south and take Eregion and Holland, and then you can work on taking out Dol Bryn. Do not take out Goblin Town until you have a very good garrison in Zagkala, because that spawns their Retribution army. It's a full stack with 2 Warg Riders, a bunch of Goblin Infantry, some Snaga Archers, and 2 Cave Trolls. Of course, Fenglifir has also probably played them, so you can, of course, ask him, her, him? Not sure. Anyhoozle, we're moving. Go ahead and end the turn. Oh, you can go for Zagkala first. That's exactly what I always do. If you do that, and then you take out their army that was at Zagkala, because they start with an army right near Zagkala, right near Anand and Orad. If you could take out Zagkala and that army, you've completely destroyed their southern efforts. And they have to go through the Vale of Anduin to get back to Zagkala, or they have to go through the Hidden Valley to get to Zagkala. It's extremely useful to take out Zagkala right away. But do not rush straight to their capital unless you're ready to take out a very annoying backup army. Ooh, someone had a baby! Who had a baby? Wow, Clan Lord Gore still having babies. Meanwhile, Nar and Gran are still like, we don't even have wives yet. Can we have a wife, please? We can... Apparently, he's in there for retraining? Alright. I'm not going to build any more units, not yet anyway. Although it could be useful to pick up units. You still can't get the tax rate above normal without people getting annoyed. I guess a town guard, but that really wouldn't help much. Get the brewery then, I guess. Keep tax rate at low. No problem, Ravenclaw. If you want, there we are. because of the economy, make peace with Orson, letting them pay you for it. Take Kameth Bryn northeast of and just one score from Dole's return. Provide him with an army, a real one you can afford, for some turns. Then go out get Zagkala. Now you see what I do is I get Zagkala and cripple them in the south as much as I can. Then I take the 2 southern regions. I leave a decent one in Austenett Hill, decent garrison to prevent Dunlin from getting ideas. Usually the orcs keep trying to push against Anduin at that point, and then I can push north. Take Dolbryn, Kameth Bryn, and then use that to fund my effort against the Orson Misty Mountains. I usually become allied with Anduin, get military access, and then I go north around Goblin Town and take Gundabad. And if Dane's Halls hasn't already been taken, I take that too. All those big towns that have mines built in them already are very useful. But of course, you need to play extremely smart to do that, because if you don't play smart, then they will sneak armies behind you. So, it's a very aggressive style, but if you can pull it off, you cripple them.
Aye.
Alright, so...
Aye. Forward.
Alright, what are the odds he makes it not good? I'm going to ignore that and just get him closer. Ah, 3 units of Huntsmen. Looks like we're starving them out.
Aye, Lord. Aye. Aye.
Because I don't want to rush straight into them. I also use the peace with Orson to help ally the Dunedain against Dunlin, snatch up some of their provinces before wiping out Orson. That's actually a really good idea. If you can take Matraith and North and South Thoribad as well as Argond, that's an extremely good base that you can use. A very safe base you can use as well. And you can also then use that as an opportunity to push on Ended Waith. They're about as weak to the Elves as Dunland is. Alright, now that I know what's in there, I'm going to move on. Let's go to Oskel and see what's in there. Oskel's down this way. Alright, anything else I could do? Okay, you, probably a pipe haul to get yourself some extra free upkeep. You're building the brewery, that's fine, and 4 turns for the mining network here. Let's just keep moving you. Making peace with orcs would not be very lore accurate, but why not? Yeah. You can get a peace with a lot of people that's not lore accurate. One of my favorites to do as the Elves, even though Glorfindel fought against the Witch King of Angmar with the last king of the Dunedain, Arvedwi, I think. Even though they fought against him bitterly, I like to get peace with them, and I can usually get them to give me Nakval Rocklo if they've already taken it. But then again, I would actually just take the money at that point.
Aye, Lord. Closing in the enemy.
Yeah, let's build a ram anyway, even though I don't plan on using it. Shadow Mortar doesn't like me. That's not unusual. Financial, we're still doing half well. Still going to keep moving units out this way. Oskelon, you have a garrison of 4 with Axemen and Huntsmen and Archers. So, I might build up a small force to try to take them out. How much free upkeep do I have? I have 2 here. And no more, actually. I should. Where's my pipe hole? Alright, I have 3 free upkeep here. Not enough. Is my general free upkeep? Yes, he is. Awesome. That's actually going to help my money quite a lot. 1 turn for the brewery. That's going to help the culture out quite a bit. Can't even get the tax rate to high without them complaining. I should... I don't even know what my webcam looks like right now with me leaned forward like this. I have to remember I'm on webcam. I need to be presentable. Okay. So 3 turns for that, right? Again, stop leaning forward. Whenever I play this, I just get so interested. Now, that's one of the reasons I want to play Zimladris, actually. Is because I wanted to see if I could pull that off again. Because I pulled that off on hard. I'm not sure if I could pull my normal strategy off on very hard. The reason I keep looking down is because that's where my chat is. I have it on my phone. Speaking of which, my phone... Okay, it's still good. Should I build up a force to take Oskelon now or later?
On my way. At your service.
Oskelon's a town. It's low population, but it's still a town. Use your bowmen to hold the line and your swordsmen to flank the enemy. That will They will think your bowmen are easy prey. Exactly, Fenglofir. The bowmen of the elves, all the bowmen, the militia bowmen, have excellent defense. They can hold out in melee for a while. That's extremely true. Don't ever think them charging your archers is a bad thing. Let them charge your archers. They won't even try to flank them. That's one thing I love to do. 3 archers, 2 swordsmen, archers and a line swordsman, 1 out to each flank diagonally. They love to charge right down the middle. Occasionally they'll split off for the infantry, but then they get shot in the flanks. Just whittle them down. Once they get close to the archers, charge both your swordsmen. That's for the time before the barracks event kicks in, yeah. Although after the barracks event, the archers are even better in melee.
My king.
Alright, so, talking to you guys about the strategies and stuff, I've actually lost track of what I'm doing. I shouldn't have moved him. Now he's not going to get a culture trait. Oh well.
Aye, sire.
3 turns. That's fine.
Marched our limit.
Yes, my king.
Oh yeah, move my diplomat. Don't forget about that.
Lord? Of course, sire. Aye, sire.
There you are,
Of course,
Mithlond.
sire.
Oh my gosh, the Grey Haven's high.
Yes, sire. Aye, sire.
I only played 2 campaigns in DAC and didn't finish them. I have yet to finish a campaign in DAC, actually. Very generous. I don't want your map information. You can leave that alone. You're poor, but that means you have at least 8k, I think. So make a single payment to me. If I can get 2250 in canned for map information when it's considered balanced, I should be able to get 5,000 for trade rights. Very good. Speaking of that, do you want my map information for... I've only got 3 provinces, and I shouldn't be able to get more than 1,025 for that. They don't have that much money. An alliance is demanding. I guess it's because they have really no enemies that they're in contact with. Maybe once they start fighting Angmar, if they do start fighting Angmar, it'll actually be a thing. Alright, so how about map information for regular tribute of 100 per turn for 12 turns? It's demanding. Okay, so it was a little bit too much to begin with. So how about 950? No, they're not interested. Okay, that's fine. We have trade rates though, so, and a lot more money now as well. I'm gonna play this campaign very economical.
My king. We march to glory.
Okay, construction, you've got that going. Probably skip this going. I keep forgetting where... There we are. That's fine. Doesn't exactly fit the dwarves, but it's fine. Star Blaster is an awesome song, I love it, but it just doesn't fit for Medieval 2. I wonder how that cat's doing. If you're wondering why my stream was very slightly late, it's because I decided I agreed to cat sit my friend's cat. And I had to wait for her to get here so she could tell me all the stuff, and it took a while because she loves this cat, so she's extremely particular about everything.
My king.
Alright, who knows? Now that we have this many units, they might just surrender and I won't have to actually fight. Melotros elite archers can easily compare to Dunlin's melee elite, even in close quarter fightings. Exactly. Alright, we got the brewery in Gulhunzanar. I'm thinking, except for Garth Helglof, because that's very obviously a dwarven name, I'm thinking about renaming towns after viewers. So, for example, Ostgellen would instead be Ostfolver, after Fenglofir. And then I would rename Perth and Luin to Perth Collie, after Ravencollie. And then name Furinost, like, for example... It would have a port right here, so I would name it something like Lon Joseph. Because Joseph Games is also watching. Okay, 2 turns for the mining network. We're going to vastly increase our money then. Still earning 2,000 a turn, so money's not exactly an issue right now. Alright, so now we are going to start building up culture here. A little better. Let's get a town guard. I really should get a green exchange first. He's already a social drinker, that's not good. Yeah, let's get the grain exchange first. That'd actually do a very good number on trade. I'd earn net money back pretty quickly. The only thing is, I'm not going to be able to get a good trait for it. Alright, he's going to get a pipe haul. That's good. like archers very much, and it was cool to hide those archers rush the enemy when they reach my line. Oh, don't worry about your English. English is a lot of people's second language, and even people whose first language is English have a hard time with it sometimes.
Something to.
For example, I just said sometime instead of sometimes. I'm great at this.
On my way.
Alright, let's go and reveal Barketta. Barketta is one I definitely want to get. It's a Mott and Bailey right in the mountains, so it should, with the dwarves, grow pretty quickly into a castle. Wooden castle than an actual castle. I always take this at the Elves, and I'm like, ugh, why didn't I wait for the dwarves to get it? I could have just bought it off them once they upgraded it to a castle.
At your service.
Wait, a spy named Dane? What the hell, game? It was annoying enough when I got an Elvish general named Moundway. What was an Elvish general being named after the King of the Valar for? Alright, these are a normal tax rate, right? I'll leave it there. I don't want him to get a poor tax rate. Still, 2 turns for that. German, English is barely better than yours. I don't think you should... Yeah. Yeah, both of your English is very good for someone whose first language isn't English. I've seen people who type far worse and their first language is English. Alright, they're still very poor. I know you want my map information, and I'm willing to give it to you for exactly 25 less than I offered to it last time. Great deal, right?
Nah.
You practically show contempt. We cannot match this offer and must decline as a result.
Oh yeah.
They don't have that much. It should be, they should be bankrupt at that point. How about if I take the map information for 100 per turn for 9 turns? Not interested. I don't think they quite like that. Okay, I'm getting tired of this. Let's go to Bree.
Yes, sire.
I'm probably eventually going to backstab Bree, but for now, let's be lore accurate. Dwarves of the Blue Mountains occasionally had dealings with the men of Bree, so... this isn't a marathon stream, by the way. I will be taking breaks, and I will be streaming for like 2 hours or so, maybe 3. I've been going for 46 minutes already, but about 20 of that was prepped, so... Say about 26 minutes of this so far has been, actual streaming. Ed Holland. Clan Lord Green finally is getting a wife, thank you. Why is... There we go. 1 turn to surrender for those guys. I could easily assault them, but I would lose dwarves, and I'd rather not lose dwarves.
Something to investigate.
There it is, Barketta. That's going to be a good place to get. It's largely Dunedain, so I'd have to build a brewery there as soon as possible, but... I should probably switch the song again. These songs are great for Minecraft and Starbound, but... This works. Okay, what do we got here? Yes. High tax rate, get a good mining trait, please. Do you already have a good mining trait, by the way? Nope. Chief of the Blue Mountains. No. Mithril Coat. +6 to hit points. Holy... That guy decides to live. I can't believe he gets a Mithril Coat, and I don't get a Mithril Coat. Okay, so... I don't even know what we just built here. Pipe Hall? Yes, a Pipe Hall! Clan Lord Grand to the faction heir, who has royal armor, not quite a mithril coat. Now, I am quite contemplating giving Grand the mithril coat instead, actually. Can I do that, actually? I should be able to transfer, right? Do they need to be in the same army? That would be unfortunate. I know you should be able to transfer retinues. Okay, now with the mining network coming online, I definitely want to build up some troops here. Get a guard in Belagast, at least. Nope, that's F5. I don't want to hit F5. What song? Can't tell what song's playing. That's fine. Let's get a couple more units. They're gonna sell you out this turn or die, basically.
At your service.
And, yeah. My diplomat moving? My diplomat is moving to the Shire area.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Trade rights. Balance, because I should wait on trade rights, actually. Because once I take Osgellon, we should be bordering.
Until we meet again.
No, I'd have to take Caleron right here. Might be able to do it, though. If I can border Bree, I can sell my trade rates for a lot more. I really wish I had a second monitor, so instead of doing this look at the chat, I could just do this. But I actually have enough room on my desk for 3 monitors too, but I just can't afford it.
Something to investigate.
Alright, anything else? Grain exchange. Can't get the tax rate any higher, of course. Alright, so miners' quarters would allow for more recruitment and upkeep. Brewery, more culture, but that's definitely not an issue here. I'll get a ballista, and then probably a practice range and an ironmongers. Yeah, that's fine. Getting ballistas to the dwarves is going to be very helpful for taking out skirmishers. Okay, anything else? Nope, we're just building units. We've moved our diplomat already. And when I take Osgellon, I'm going to border Caleron here, Barketta here. So, I don't want to talk to the Shire until I have Caleron if I can get it. And I don't want to talk to the Dunedain until I get a Barketta, because then I can actually get good money for the trade. Although I could sell the map information. Bree usually has a ton of money. Actually, so did the Dunedain. Which is odd, because until you actually like push Angmar to death and start taking out Dunlin and Nunavut, your economy is crap. Dr. Pepper.
Glory to the king!
Perfect! Didn't even have to fight.
We've won!
Perfect. And now our money is even better. I could use this time to get the mining complex, but there's some more stuff I want to get here. For example, a grain exchange. That seems intelligent, considering it boosts our income by almost 100. Did he get a good mining trait for that? Please! Thank you, mining knowledge and gemstones. Perfect. And we got that mission. We got a unit of Belagost warriors. So I'm going to move a Belagost warrior. We're only getting 2 other units of free upkeep here, so... Yeah, I'll just move both of these guys up.
March!
Now, please don't desert.
Today, sire. Aye, sire. Aye, lord. Onward. We've marched our limit.
Now, I should be moving both of these guys down to Osgellon, because with a Dwarven warrior, 2 Dwarven warriors, a Forager, and a Guardian Belagost, I should be able to take Osgellon with no problems.
They shall not see me, sire.
Let's see. Anything else? You're building a unit of a Guardian of Belagost. I'm actually going to cancel that. Really no point in doing that until we're actually building up a force. You have the grain exchange. That's good. Academy train, +1 to command. That's weird. I don't have a military academy here. I do have roads, which is odd for a town. Smoking house would not do much for me. See, a mine would. So would a pig farm. But pig farm won't help me until I get a town guard. But the town guard won't help me until I get a pig farm.